Top 10 Technology, Wednesday at 5, August 27, 2016, with Jim Love, CIO and Chief Content Officer for IT World Canada. WhatsApp will now share user info with Facebook, and it raises data privacy issues. Stories by Brian Jackson, IT World Canada, itworldcanada.com, on August 24, 2016. Users of instant messaging service WhatsApp will see their account information, including their phone numbers, shared with Facebook and used for ad targeting unless they take action to opt out of the new information sharing standards. WhatsApp was purchased by Facebook in 2014 for $1.8 billion. WhatsApp has consistently promised not to run third-party ads on its service. If you are an existing user, you must choose not to have your WhatsApp account information shared. Other benefits, according to WhatsApp, include accurate counting of unique users, fighting spam, and preventing abuse as reasons for sharing the information. While the information will be shared with Facebook, the company claims it won't be visible to users of Facebook at all. There are implications under Canadian privacy law. No official position was received from Canada's Privacy Commissioner as of August 22, 2016, as they are studying the matter. Facebook has previously been in hot water with the Federal Privacy Commissioner's Office for requiring its users to opt out rather than opt in to new terms of service update. The Commission has ruled against Bell Canada in the past for requiring opt-out versus requiring consumers to opt in to have their data used in target advertising. That doesn't mean that this particular update would also be outside the bounds of compliance with privacy law for the private sector. The Personal Information Protection and Electronic Documents Act, PIPEDA for short. While the law in general requires an individual's knowledge and consent for the collection, use, or disclosure of personal data, whether that requires express or implied consent is a bit more hazy. WhatsApp has also been the subject of an investigation by Canada's Privacy Commissioner. Key issues included the way WhatsApp stored phone numbers of non-users, unencrypted messages at the time, and utilized an easily exposed method for creating passwords. This week, Steve Wozniak warned Apple about removing the 3.5mm headphone jack from the iPhone. This story was by Rob Thurbrun, TechSpot, on August 24, 2016. Rumors say it's pretty likely that Apple will drop the popular 3.5mm headphone jack from its next smartphone. This decision isn't sitting well with most potential iPhone 7 buyers. Even Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak has warned that moving to an all-in-one Lightning connector is going to tick off a lot of people. Apple may include some Lightning-equipped earphones and a Lightning-to-jack adapter with the next iPhone, but Wozniak doesn't think this will placate everyone. For those hoping for a wireless solution from Bluetooth 5, the next revision of the global wireless standard is set to arrive by 2017 at the latest. It will double the speed and quadruple the range of low-energy connections while increasing the capacity of connectionless data broadcasts by 800%. At its developer forum in San Francisco last week, Intel spoke about how it wants to replace the 3.5mm jack with a USB Type-C. Wozniak hinted that Apple should consider heeding the chip maker's advice and follow the lead of its competitors. In another Apple story this week, a growing number of Apple iPhone 6 and 6S owners are reporting a manufacturing issue that starts with a flickering gray bar at the top of the phone's display and leads to a total touchscreen malfunction, making the phone unusable. The problem is being called touch disease and is a hardware problem on the new models related to the bendability of the iPhone 6 models. Despite numerous complaints on industry forums, Apple has not acknowledged the problem officially, although Thurbrun from TechSpot reported that one of the users claims they were told by an Apple technician to buy a new phone. And the best city for software developers is Toronto. This story is by Ellen Dintier from teleport.org on August 9, 2016. An analysis done by teleport.org using their 13,000 developers in their survey database determined that Toronto is the leading city for software developers, a perfect match for 42% of their database, ranking ahead of Berlin, London, New York, Melbourne, Boston, and Seattle. And for the record, Silicon Valley didn't even make the top 10. From their database, Teleport says the top 5 preferences that software developers care about when looking for their best place to live and work are low pollution, low crime, low living costs, startup scene, rent costs. To make the list more relatable for developers, Teleport added 5 more specifically tech-related layers into the mix. Internet download speed, university quality, number of tech events per year, increase in startup count over the last 3 months, the number of co-working spaces. Having done this, the top 10 cities in order are: number 10, 10th place, Denver; number 9, 9th place, Seattle; 8th place, Washington; 7th place, Singapore; 6th place, Boston; 5th place, Melbourne; 4th place, New York City; 3rd place, London; 2nd place, Berlin; and in number 1 spot, Toronto. In classic Canadian fashion, Toronto isn't the leader in any individual category. For example, in spite of the low dollar, Toronto is not the cheapest in terms of cost of living or housing. That honor goes to Berlin. But by having solid marks in every category, Toronto wins in the overall sense. Our feature this week on new companies and new disruptors is called the Uber of shipping. This week we're looking at a company called Blackbox. The company Blackbox wants to disrupt selling, packaging, and shipping for independent creators selling their own. The company's unique business model offers shipping of virtually anything from its own series of worldwide warehouses. It aims to take over all aspects of shipping and delivery, right up to the collection and payment. Blackbox claims that it will be cheaper than any other alternative because it acts as a collector and lets users benefit from the volumes it ships. It offers users the benefit of never having to enter a post office again. As for companies trying to enter the world of e-commerce, this could take all the hassle out of buying, purchasing, and shipping products. Blackbox was founded by Cards Against Humanity, a best-selling card game. The company's website is extremely innovative in its design simplicity and has been shared on Reddit, SiteInspire, Y Combinator, and others. As one Reddit poster noted, "This is the coolest thing I've seen all day." According to their own site statistics, Blackbox has already shipped close to 1.5 million packages since it started operations. Pokemon Go loses its luster and sheds more than 10 million users. This comes from Tom Mendelson of ArtsTechnica.com, August 23rd, 2016. Pokemon Go users have fallen drastically, 45 million users daily in July, to just over 30 million today. That's a drop of 15 million. Moreover, experts are saying that this downward trend will continue as downloads, engagement, and the time users spend on the app are all declining, according to data provided by Sensor Tower, SurveyMonkey, and Exotopia, as reported in ArtsTechnica. Bloomberg reported that Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat can breathe a sigh of relief since the game's popularity had apparently been costing them considerable amounts of users. Pokemon Go's developer, Niantic, is continuing development and is due to release new versions for Android and iOS, with plans for future developments aimed at increasing the game's longevity. And that's the top 5 for Wednesday, September 1st, 2016. See you all again.